Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. Canada's Liberal Party holds on to power in an election moved up by Prime Minister Mark Carney, who was sworn in just last month. The Conservative Party had a huge lead in the polls until President Trump started imposing tariffs and saying Canada should be the 51st state.
President Trump is trying to break us so that America can own us. That will never, ever happen.
President Trump holds a rally in Warren, Michigan today, celebrating 100 days back in office, also announcing tariff relief for American automakers.
For the auto part tariffs, they're expected to go in effect this Saturday. He will reimburse the automakers for those tariffs up to 3.75% of the value of a U.S.-made car for 1 year, and then a little bit less after that.
Fox Lawrence Simonetti, companies also won't have to pay tariffs on imported metal on top of tariffs on imported parts. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law. At Logan Thompson Law.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Good morning. We are Mix 1041. I'm having a reader day here.
Oh, no. One of those days.
Well, it's because I had to speak to Fruit Loops way too early this morning, and so good morning, Fruit. Are you here? Hey, Fruit Loops, where are you?
Good morning, boss. Happy Tuesday.
So, you were criticized yesterday around Cleveland.
As normal.
Well, no, it was worse yesterday. Your lack of mathematics skills. If I had time, I'd get Kent Smith on. You accused him of being your math teacher at Bradley Jr. Were you at Ocoee or Bradley Jr.?
That was at Walker Valley, but I went to Ocoee Middle.
Oh, was it Walker Valley high school math?
Yeah. Yes.
Where you couldn't add and subtract. Okay. So anyway, you were roundly criticized all over the place yesterday.
That's fine. Whatever.
Okay. Well, of course, now I'm going to do a serious news story, which. Tell you what, Bridget, let's talk about our spring home refresh for a moment. Then we're going to do the news because, my goodness, do we have a big prize to qualify for this morning?
Yeah, that's right. So it's our Mix 1041 MixTV.TV spring home refresh. It's all presented by Cleveland Insurance. We give away different prizes every week. This week, we're giving away prizes every day. Best Buy Metals is our great sponsor for this week. And so we have a $100 gift card to Lowe's that we are giving away courtesy of Best Buy Metals. So you can qualify for that right now. Call or text 423-614-6499.
Yeah, Mike Lee will give that away at 5 o'clock this afternoon on the Mix Afternoon Drive. All right, local and state news. From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, the Bradley County Sheriff's Department says deputies arrested a suspect on Monday after responding to suspicious activity at a local golf course maintenance facility. Security footage showed 2 individuals near dumpsters, prompting an investigation at that time. As deputies found a white Kia nearby, then when they arrived, a man fled on foot. A perimeter was set with K-9 and drone units assisting. Shortly after, the suspect attempted to enter a white GMC truck in the golf course parking lot, but he was detained by employees. Deputies arrested Jeffrey Swallows, who admitted to trying to steal the truck to evade arrest. The Kia was improperly registered. Additional evidence was collected. Swallows faces charges of burglary, auto burglary, and resisting arrest. Also in our news this morning, and this is from the Chattanooga Times Free Press, ex-Hickson Representative Robin Smith, who used to be the state chairwoman of the Republican Party, took center stage at former Speaker's corruption trial. Robin Smith, the former Hickson state lawmaker, pleaded guilty to federal wire fraud charges, took the witness stand at the trial of former Tennessee House Speaker Glenn Cassida on Monday to describe how an alleged corruption scheme all went down. Quote, "It's going to be necessary to cover their identities," end quote. That's what Smith testified an aide to former House Speaker Cassida told her when he was plotting the scheme. That aide, Cade Cothran, and Cassida both faced 20 charges, including bribery, wire fraud, money laundering, and theft, all tied to an alleged kickback scheme involving a fake mailer company known as Phoenix Solutions. Smith already pleaded guilty to federal wire fraud charges and agreed to testify on behalf of the United States Attorney's Office in exchange for a more lenient sentence. Smith will learn her fate in a sentencing hearing after the trial has ended. Monday, Smith testified she met with Cassida and Cothran to help create Phoenix Solutions and named it from a verse in the book of Isaiah in the Bible. Smith described to the federal jury how Cothran texted her to loop her in about masking both his and Cassida's identities for Phoenix Solutions. To mask Cothran's identity as well as Cassida's, Smith testified they were going to have an opportunity to be a vendor or do business with the state, and with the politicians, it's going to be necessary to cover their identities, Smith testified, and she agreed to the proposal that his alias would be Matthew Phoenix. And her testimony will continue later today. Also in our news this morning, Bradley County Commission met last night in a work session. Mayor Davis presented a resolution to convert the TRC building into an EMA facility this fall, and that'll be voted on in the next commission voting meeting. TDOT is going to hold a meeting on the 25th Street project on Thursday, 5 p.m. at the Chamber of Commerce for anyone interested in attending. Governor Bill Lee signed a bill allowing Tennessee school districts to offer merit-based pay to high-performing teachers beginning in the 2025-2026 school year. The bill is permissive, meaning districts may choose whether or not to adopt it. Some educators and lawmakers have voiced concerns it could foster unhealthy competition, discourage collaboration, and widen gaps between well-sourced and under-resourced schools. Supporters argue the bill would give districts the flexibility to reward outstanding teachers and those that best improve test scores. Since the bill was just signed into law, it's unclear if our local school systems will opt to participate. Local and state news. Let's get our first check of traffic.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It is truck month at Don Ledford Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned. Tremendous discounts and factory rebates all month long. Don Ledford Automotive Center, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning as we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras. The interstate is looking good so far. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland, efficient, state-of-the-art automated curbside service. Find out more by visiting wasteconnections.com/ClevelandTN.
All right, time for Hardee's Wake Up. And Bridget, guess what?
What?
Nicole Moorshead is heading here, and she's going to make, announcement about some new items they've got there.
Oh, good.
At Hardee's, and she's bringing a special guest.
Okay, can't wait.
So, obviously one much more intelligent than herself, which isn't saying much. All right, so now, get it while you can. Hardee's new chicken cordon bleu sandwich features crispy 100% white meat chicken breast, hand-dipped in buttermilk, lightly breaded, topped with smoked ham, melted Swiss cheese, and honey mustard. Visit Hardee's today to try that chicken goodness for yourself.
Strawberries in springtime. Hardee's original bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 original bag, only at Hardee's.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
At Basement and Crawlspace Solutions, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
Call USS.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
It's our Jeep Celebration event at Crown City JR Cleveland. Shop over 180 Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams up to $13,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 0.9% for up to 72 months. Crown City JR, the better way to buy and service.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st. You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
The new Mix 1041 app. That's a free download at mymix1041.com. At 16 after the hour, let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Stearns & Foster has been making America's best mattresses since 1846. When you buy one at Mermaid, we'll give you $300 in free merchandise at locally owned Mermaid Mattress.
For today, partly cloudy skies, a high of 82 and a low of 62 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy again. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. A high of 86 and a low of 65 tomorrow evening. And then on Thursday, overcast skies with a high of 82. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 59 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Moser Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
All the hits I want and the variety.
The best mix. The best variety.
Funny, baby.
Good morning and welcome back. 5:14 is your time. Hopefully you enjoyed yesterday's weather. It was nice, a little bit humid out there. Temperatures got into the 80s during the afternoon. Today, really not going to be many differences, except we'll have a little more cloud cover and temperatures may be a degree or so warmer. But again, spotty storm chances going to stick around the next couple of days. Better chances of rain later this week, and then this weekend's going to be awesome with the exception of maybe a stray shower early Saturday. As for your temperatures, cooler in our eastern communities, Murphy, Blue Ridge, Cleveland, Athens, all in the 50s. Just about everyone else in the low to mid 60s. But I'd say it feels pretty good outside when I was walking out a couple hours ago. Really no complaints coming from me. As for your high temperatures today, generally going to be in the low 80s. So similar to what we've had over the last day or so. Winds will be out of the south at about 5 to 10 miles per hour, occasionally gusting up to 20. So the next couple of days, the active weather really going to be to our north. We got this stationary front just off screen up across parts of the Midwest, and you can already see that there's some severe weather already ongoing across Oklahoma and Texas. So the last couple of weeks, the severe threat has kind of shifted out to the plains, and that's kind of going to be the story today, but it's going to stretch all the way across the country. And look at that, enhanced risk for parts of Indiana through western New York. That's going to be just north of our area. Could we have a stray storm? Yes, certainly possible, but mainly north of Chattanooga today. But all is going to be calm for your morning commute and really through much of the day. This is Goose Pond down in Scottsboro. We got a couple people out there already. Going to be a great day to get out on the lake. So let's track it all out using our Futurecast. A lot more cloud cover today. Winds will be out of the south, bringing in that moisture. Notice by about 6 o'clock, this is what the radar is going to look like. So someone may be getting a little bit of rain, but just about everyone else is going to be dry. And then later this evening, there is going to be a little bit of a cluster of storms moving across the northern tier of our area, close to I-40. How far south will that get is the question. So if you're in Bledsoe, Ray, Meigs, McMinn counties, especially the northern end of those counties, there is at least the chance you get a few showers later this evening. But the further south you go, we're going to be nice and dry. Overnight conditions, maybe a spotty shower, a little bit of patchy fog possible with some cloud cover. And then Wednesday, it looks like there will be just a little bit better chance of seeing some of those pop-up afternoon showers and storms. But once again, coverage is not going to be widespread. So the next 2 days, there's a chance that you get a little bit of rain or no rain at all, and then you'll have that better shot by the end of the week as that front gets a little bit closer to us. So here's a look at your projected rainfall through Thursday morning. So the next 2 days, those that do pick up some rain.
TV Mixed Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center. Hey, let's get our first check of our Simmons Bank celebration list.
All right, happy birthday to Jessica Clowers today. She's a kindergarten teacher at Michigan Avenue. The birthday wish says she brings joy to everyone she meets. The kids love her, and so does her kindergarten team. So happy birthday to Jessica today. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Visit Simmons Bank in Cleveland at the corner of Keith Street and Stewart Road. Call Ken Do 423-381-3427.
All right, we continue our Mix 1041 MixTV.TV Spring Home Refresh. It's presented by Cleveland Insurance, and we have a different prize every week. This week, courtesy of Best Buy Metals, Isaac Libby and his team going above and beyond as usual. And so they're giving away a $100 Lowe's gift card every day this week. So I'll have Bridget tell you how you can qualify here in a second if she can remember. But now, and I've done a little research into this, and I know that surprises you, but I don't really do that in anything. But I had never heard of a grizzly cooler. I thought it was Isaac just being funny. You know, I thought, well, he just made this up or something. No. This is like the standard. I'll see your Yeti with a grizzly. The grizzly cooler, for those people who really keep up and know, And I had a couple of people mention this to me yesterday after they heard us talking about it, that, yeah, this is the standard. Grizzly coolers, look it up. But so Best Buy Metals on Friday will give away a Grizzly cooler. So they want, as Isaac said yesterday, they want everybody to have a great springtime, that $100 Lowe's gift card, plus that Grizzly cooler at the end of the week. All right, Bridget, how do people get registered?
Okay, you can call or text 423-614-6499. If you're texting in, be sure to include your name with that and tell us you want the Lowe's gift card. So again, call or text 423-614-6499.
Yeah, that's coming up. Mike Lee will announce the winner at 5 o'clock this afternoon.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
Governor Bill Lee has signed a bill allowing Tennessee school districts to offer merit-based pay to high-performing teachers beginning next school year. Think we have any high-performing teachers?
Yes.
Do we?
All across our school systems, yes.
And by the way, we're going to honor them next week.
Mm-hmm.
We got the big Teacher Appreciation Week, Nurses Appreciation Week.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Going to kick it all off at Hardee's Monday morning. All right, other news this morning. Bradley County Commission met in work session last night. Bradley County Sheriff's deputies arrested a suspect Monday after responding to suspicious activity at a local golf course maintenance facility. Garden Plaza in Cleveland has been named a 2025 Best Senior Living Community by U.S. News and World Report, earning top honors in caregiving, feels like home, management, and staff. Ken Bolin resign? Is that?
I knew that was coming.
Kenny's. Did you really? You're going to be there later today, is that right?
That's right. I'll be at Garden Plaza at Cleveland from 1 to 3 with a live broadcast.
And from now on. All right. It is 7:23.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It is Truck Month at Don Ledford Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned. Tremendous discounts and factory rebates all month long. Don Ledford Automotive Center, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, we are seeing just a little bit of a slowdown. I-75 southbound there just past exit 20. Otherwise, things are looking great. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. Exciting changes are happening at Southland Finance. They're still here to offer the same services they always have and so much more. Call or stop by their Cleveland office at the corner of 25th Street and Peerless Road. Find out how Southland Finance is growing to serve you. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
The Approve-a-thon is on. This is John.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Get home run savings at Cleveland Ford. We're giving you below Ford factory employee pricing plus a $500 Amazon gift card. You pay what we pay and walk away with a gift card. Plus, save big on a new 2024 F-150. Visit ClevelandFord.com today.
From the fun and games department.
Spring has sprung, and that means the Mix 104.1 Spring Home Refresh is back. Each week, we're cracking open the Mix 104.1 prize vault, and we'll give away amazing prizes to help with your home refresh. We'll also be giving away a Spring Home Refresh grand prize pack worth thousands of dollars. The Spring Home Refresh is presented by Cleveland Insurance. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Hardee's original bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, Just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 original bag, only at Hardee's.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Hi, my name is Everest, and I'm from Walker Valley High School. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Your time matters, and at Direct Primary Care Associates, we know that. Listen to Shawn as she explains how we've helped her.
Being a working mom, owning my own business and having children, Direct Primary Care is so much more convenient for me because I can just pick up my phone, shoot a message to my doctor, tell him what's going on, and he can give me an answer right then. If I need to go in, I know it's going to be a quick visit. I go in and then I'm out. I don't have time to drive to the doctor, sit for an hour in a waiting room, and then sit for even longer waiting on the doctor to come in while my child is destroying the office. So my time, I feel like, is worth as much as the doctor's time. And with Direct Primary Care, I'm treated that way.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Hey, I don't know if I ever caught this. I was listening yesterday afternoon to Mike Lee, which couldn't get my radio unstuck. And now Mike had Claudia Parker on from Scooter's Coffee. And you know what he called her? Have you ever heard him do this?
What? No.
The Coffee Goddess.
Oh, okay.
The Coffee Goddess.
Nice. That
So
fits.
I just, man, would her mom and dad, Dr. Robert Taylor and the late, great Lois Taylor, one of the greatest school board members in history, by the way, be glad to hear that their daughter turned out to be the Coffee Goddess. Well, what does the Coffee Goddess have? Boy, she made me want to just go right to Scooters. What's going on?
Oh, yeah. They have some limited time offering.
Let's start
some
over here. Take two. All right.
S'mores. They have the s'mores latte, the s'mores cream cold brew, the s'mores cookie, and then also for a limited time, they have the peach pie Red Bull infusion. So you can try all of those great items at Scooters Coffee, Keith Street in Cleveland.
Nothing says, hey, what do you want with your peach pie? Some Red Bull.
Yeah,
All right.
why not?
That's what's very popular in the John Rocker household, I understand. All right.
Keith Street in Cleveland in front of Leisure Time Bowling, also in Sweetwater and in Dayton.
Wave her the whole hand next time, Bridget. All right. Let's go to the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Roger Pickett.
Thank you to all the families
needs
that
some
have
Red
and
Bull?
continue to purchase all your mattress needs from locally owned Mermaid Mattress. Keeping your dollars local is important, and so is buying from a family, not a firm.
For today, partly cloudy skies, a high of 82 and a low of 62 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy, a stray shower or thunderstorm is possible, a high of 86 and a low of 65. And then on Thursday, overcast skies with a high of 82. Your current Milligan vane temperature is 59 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial Hello Human Kindness Sports, sponsored in part by the Town Squire. Hey, don't forget, Larry wanted me to mention that the historic Gem Theater in Etowah. Have you ever been to the Gem Theater? It is, it is a gem, I'll tell you. So here we go. Let me tell you what's happening. They have a brand new play out it's coming out, Queen of Bingo. It is happening. It's a comedy, and it's happening May 9, 10, 16, and 17, 7:30 p.m. They got May 11th and 18th at 2:30 p.m. at the historic Gem Theater in Etowah. Tickets are $15. You can get them at the Town Squire. Springtime at the Town Squire. Dress shirts, business casual with Wilkes and Riley, David Donahue, Forsyth, and great selection, great prices, plus shoes, a great selection. Florsham, Johnson & Murphy, SAS, Peter Millar, and Johnny O. The Town Squire, Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland. All right, let's get a check of sports here. Braves got a win in Denver last night, beat the Rockies, Colorado Rockies 6-3 tonight. Braves at Rockies 8:40 first pitch here, Mix 104.1. We get pregame, the game, and postgame on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. NBA playoffs last night in San Francisco. Warriors over the Rockets 109-106. Steph Curry still there scoring this morning. Warriors lead 3-1. It was a historic win for the Cleveland Cavaliers last night. They defeated Miami by 55 points. Yep, 138-83. Pat Riley is still the president of the Miami Heat. I think he needs to get back on the sideline. Cavs win the series. They swept the Heat. They move on. Tonight, Bucks, Pacers, and Indianapolis, 6 o'clock on NBA television. Pacers lead 3-1. They can clinch. Pistons at the Knicks at MSG tonight, 7:30 on TNT. Knicks lead 3-1. They can clinch. Magic at Boston tonight. The Celtics, 8:30 NBA television. Celtics up 3-1. They can clinch. The Los Angeles Clippers will be in Denver tonight. Play the Nuggets, 10 o'clock on TNT. That series tied at 2 games apiece. And Walker Valley on senior night for their softball program. Coach Lauren Lindbergh. The Lady Mustangs defeated Chattanooga Christian last night 2-0. And speaking of, I can't say speaking of senior night when I'm about to talk to Nicole Moorshead. Why would I say that? The marketing director of Hardee's here locally. How are you?
I'm good. Well, technically, you could talk about senior because Bella's graduating next week, and I haven't even wrapped my head around that yet. So technically, we could talk about that.
Well, we could talk about seniors. So that's hard to believe.
It is.
How
Time
old was
flies.
she when you guys moved here?
She was 8. So yeah, it's 10 years this year. She's going to be 18 next week.
Well, you really?
Yes.
You have. Well, tell her first thing she does. I tell all the 18-year-olds go register to vote.
She already knows that.
No, I guarantee you.
We've already schooled her on that.
I guarantee you. Well, you have brought someone with you who I've been wanting to meet. Tell us who we've got here.
I brought my helper. She is such a help to me. But this is my daughter, my youngest daughter, Sophia Moorshead.
Hello, Sophia.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing all right. So, Sophia, tell me about yourself. First of all, how old are you?
I am 13, about to be 14.
13, about to be 14.
Yes.
See, I would never say I'm 46, about to be 47. No, you get to a certain age. So where do you go to school?
Ocoee Middle.
Okay, how's that going?
Great. I love it.
Do you really?
Yes.
You love it? Are you serious, or are you just saying that on the air?
No, I love it.
Okay, I believe you. So what grade?
8th grade.
This is it. You're a senior at Ocoee.
Yep.
What happens next year?
Go to Walker Valley.
Walker Valley High School. How are you feeling? You'll be a freshman there.
A little nervous, but good for the most part.
Listen, it's just fine. We'll make the way for you. I'll make a few phone calls. It'll be fine. Now, listen, what do you like to do outside of school?
I cheer. I'm a cheerleader at Walker Valley right now. I made the cheer team. So.
Did you really?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What sport will you be cheering?
Basketball.
In basketball. All right. Are you a big basketball fan?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, well, come on. We gotta. Hey, Will Campbell and Paul Sauls will need all the help they can get. Okay, they'll be very excited. Well, listen, I'm so glad to have you. And Nicole, I understand that she was glad I was back the other day. She
was.
You're the one person in town. You're the one person who likes
You're
me.
You're the only one.
You are it. I'm so glad to finally meet someone who likes me. What do you like about the show?
Everyone's just hilarious, and it makes my morning better. So.
Hey, Fruit Loops, are we recording? I'll probably have to find a prize for you here. That's pretty good. Well, Nicole, first of all, we invited you because Hardee's has some new items coming up. Tell me what's going on.
We do. We've got so many great things coming out starting tomorrow. First and foremost, we've got the return of our blueberry biscuit, our seasonal blueberry biscuit, which is delicious. And then it's also peach season. So we've got really great items. We've got our peach lemonade, our peach tea, and we have a new peach shake. Which we haven't had before. So we're going to add that to our shake lineup, which is great. And then for lunch dinner, we've got a new Duke's Carolina Gold barbecue chicken sandwich, and it is so good. If you've never had Duke's Carolina Gold sauce, just to explain the difference, Sweet Baby Ray's is more of a smoky ketchup-y flavor, and then Duke's Carolina Gold is more of a mustard sweet flavor. So it's kind of on the honey mustard side, in my opinion. It's really, really good, but it's going to be on our brioche buns. We've got our filet chicken, lettuce, tomato, bacon, and then topped with that Duke's Carolina Gold. It is so good.
So after eating that, you'll need a nap. Is that
it's really good.
So we're joined by Nicole Moorshead, and the highlight this morning is Sophia. Hey, Walker Valley, she's on the way. You better be good to her. You'll have to deal with her mother, and God knows you don't want to do that. So, Nicole, you've heard of the Duke's Mayo Bowl over in Charlotte. You know, it's a college football game. You know, they have the bowl game. Just act like you have. Okay, so at the end, you have?
I actually have, yeah.
I don't believe it. So I think we're doing radio talk here. Anyway, so you know, at the end of that bowl game, they dump the mayonnaise bottle over. Well, it's okay. Over. Sophia's giving me a dirty look here.
It's so gross.
Over the head coach. Here's what we do. I think we do some kind of contest with Hardee's. Good morning, Julia Scoggins. Mark Johnson, of course, in bed till noon. But anyway, where if they eat a certain amount of these sandwiches in one sitting, we dump the Duke's
barbecue
mayonnaise.
sauce.
The barbecue sauce.
Yes.
The barbecue sauce
yes.
this time. See?
That's better. I can't imagine being dumped mayonnaise on me. That's just no. It's just a texture thing. The smell and the texture.
It's like
no.
thick.
Now, Sophia, I know you'd agree with me that if we did that to Bridget, it would improve her smell. Would you? Do you agree with that?
No.
Hey, Fruit Loops, are you here? Are you hearing? So you know who Fruit Loops is? You ever heard me talking to him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Fruit Loops, say hi to Sophia.
Yes, boss. Hi, Sophia.
Sophia.
Hi.
Did you?
He's a real person. It's not just his voice.
I've only heard him.
I wish he wasn't.
I'm
a real
totally
person.
AI generated.
Did you hear? He tried to do math yesterday and embarrass the entire. Matter of fact, he blamed Walker Valley for his lack of being able to add.
I heard that. Yeah.
Is that right?
I did
we
not.
did hear that. I think the whole town heard that.
I heard that yesterday. He's trying to do, the votes and the, what is this, the Kona Ice thing we're doing? By the way, Kyle Elrod called and jumped on me like a rented mule from Kona Ice yesterday. I love Kyle Elrod, but
we have a
Lord.
birthday we need to mention before 7:45.
Go right ahead.
Neelan Stewart, good morning. 9 years old today, a student at Hopewell Elementary.
Neelan!
His Mimi and Pappy wish him a happy birthday today.
All right, I would just go ahead and go out on a limb that they're UT fans. I'm just guessing.
I'd say so. It's Renee Lambert's birthday as well. Someone texted that in just now.
Renee Lambert? Hey, Renee, Kirk forgot again this year. I'm sorry. Bradley Concrete. And so at least you'll get a hello from us. I don't know if that means as much of the same anyway. All right, so Nicole, when do all these specials take effect?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yes.
I need new copy.
I will get that to you this afternoon. Yes.
Now let's talk about a big highlight before you go. Monday morning, you guys, in all seriousness, Hardee's leads the way on our Teacher and Nurses Appreciation Week. We're going to do it again, Nicole, Monday morning.
We are. I'm excited. I don't even know how many years we've been doing this, but it's such somewhere around there, yeah. It's just a highlight of our year, really, to be able to recognize so many great teachers and nurses. I think we started Nurses Appreciation during the COVID season, which really just put emphasis on all that they do, even outside of COVID, obviously. Yep. So we're thankful to be able to recognize them. Coming, from Chicago to this area, I have to say we really, truly do have the best school systems and teachers. So we have a lot to be proud of, and we're thankful to host that and kick off that week for them.
So it's going to be a free sausage biscuit and a coffee this year.
Free small coffee, yes.
Oh, that new Hardee's coffee, newer. We remember when they brought that out. All right, Sophia, anything you want to say here before we go?
Not really.
Would you like to say anything to Bridget? Bridget.
Good morning.
This is Bridget. Have you ever met Bridget?
Yes, I have.
I'm sorry to hear it.
Good to see you.
Not as boring as she seems right here in person. All right, Sophia. Hey, thank you for coming in. It's fun. you're so much nicer than your mother. Honest to God, mother's mean to me. So anyway, hey, great to see you. Have a great day.
Great to see you too.
You
Have a
get
good
to
If I
day.
can just say one more
Please,
thing
please.
for Monday, I do want to emphasize the promotion for teachers and nurses is from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Monday morning. That way everyone can get a chance to go by. And it's all Cleveland locations. I know I haven't specified that, which includes Charleston. So all of our Cleveland and Charleston locations.
All right, very good. Well, thank you for doing that very much. I know it wasn't your idea, but we'll act like it was. Thank you.
Thank you for
All
having
right,
us.
Sophia, great to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
All right, good job. All right, we'll be right back with more in just a second. Stand by.
Feeling like your home needs a refresh?
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
17 before the hour. Bobby Ludwig, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Good morning, Bobby.
Steve, good morning. Happy Tuesday.
And to you, what's happening this morning?
Hey, markets were mixed yesterday. The Dow up 114 to close at 40,227. The S&P up 3 to close at 5,528. And the NASDAQ down 16 points. Almost came up to positive territory to close at 17,366. So markets on the move yesterday. Back to you guys in the studio.
Bobby Ludwig, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Hey, I was walking past Tinsley. I was on the Greenway yesterday, and I noticed have they destroyed the softball fields? What happened? Probably a couple years ago.
I think I haven't been over in Tinsley in a while, but they started making progress, and I think it's kind of slowed down some. So
is that right?
Church League is all over to Elrod Park. Yeah. So
Your Church at Grace Point team is so bad. They would like for you to play at Tinsley without the field. I think that would help your performance.
Steve, we played one. So far the softball season has been. I think we're 3 weeks into it. We have played two games on one day because of weather. So we're just getting started, Steve.
When's your next game?
The season before you might tonight. And I don't know. There's 2% chance of rain. So. I don't know.
You guys got your fingers crossed. It's going to rain you out.
We got our fingers crossed. Yeah, we got our fingers crossed. But no, I think tonight, Steve. Hopefully, I'll have some good news for you tomorrow.
Who are you playing?
I'd kind of wait to see that when we get there, just because I don't want to. I don't want to.
That's a problem here.
I don't want to jinx anything.
Yeah, don't want to start a winning streak. That'd be bad. All right, Bobby, how do we get a hold of you?
All right, Mister. You just stick to the treadmill, all right, Steve?
I hadn't been on a treadmill in 10 years, but thanks for asking.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I wasn't asking. Hey, give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs, 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215, or you can stop by and see me at 2060 North Dakota, right by the old Liner gas station.
Bobby, I'm going to send this one out to you, baby, okay? Michael Jack.
You get an email and it looks urgent. Your account's been locked. There's a problem with your delivery. And it looks real, but be careful, because it could be a phishing scam. Phishing emails are designed to trick you into clicking bad links or sharing personal information. Here's how to spot one. Check the sender's email address closely. Scammers often use lookalikes. Watch for poor grammar, strange formatting, and suspicious links. If you hover over a link and it doesn't match the company's real website, don't click. And remember, real companies will never ask for passwords or social security numbers over email. When in doubt, contact the company directly using the information on their official site. Stay safe, stay secure. This is your Tech Minute brought to you by Cleveland Utilities.
This Tech Minute brought to you by Cleveland Utilities. For more information, call 423-472-4521 or visit them online at clevelandutilities.com and check out their new fiber internet options with speeds up to 2.5 gigs. Cleveland Utilities, empowering your tomorrow with blazing fast internet. Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
Okay, so that's how
Dad, I know how to do this. You taught me when I was 7.
Oh, what am I doing, matsplaining to you again?
Yes, but you're passionate about making mattresses. I can relate.
Aw, hashtag proud dad moment.
All our Mermaid brand mattresses are born local, made right here in beautiful East Tennessee.
And right now you can save an additional 10% off any premium Mermaid mattress. And that's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep locally, handmade, hand-delivered.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
My name is Mark Road Truck. My job has me on the road a lot. When I decided to get a new EV, it was a no-brainer that Don Ledford is where I was going to go. The selling experience was fantastic. When I made the decision to buy the EV, I had heard concerns of what's called range anxiety. You've got a certain range you can go, and you got to charge up. The Chevrolet app is fantastic, and it really put my range anxiety at ease. I recommend Don Ledford to everyone because they treat you like family.
Logan Thompson. Dude, does your ball talk?
Yeah, ever since the car accident.
Logan Thompson.
Thinks I should call Logan Thompson to get a better settlement. He won't shut up about it.
And you blew it.
I know.
We could have had it all. Logan Thompson. Call Logan Thompson. We get results. Call Logan Thompson.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Get home run savings at Cleveland Ford. We're giving you below Ford factory employee pricing plus a $500 Amazon gift card. You pay what we pay and walk away with a gift card. Plus, save big on a new 2024 F-150. Visit clevelandford.com today.
TV. And we have Mixed Mornings, of course, presented by Bradley Medical Center. Get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list.
Happy birthday to Jessica Clowers. She is a kindergarten teacher at Michigan Avenue. The birthday wish says she brings joy to everyone she meets. The kids love her, and so does her kindergarten team. Neelan Stewart is 9 years old today, a student at Hopewell Elementary. That's from his Mimi and Pappy. Renee Lambert is having a birthday today. Happy birthday to her. Drew Linus is 38 today, and then Jill Norton is celebrating a birthday today as well. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank gives you more for a better banking experience with convenience in mind. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at loganthompsonlaw.com. All right, Governor Bill Lee signed a bill on Monday allowing Tennessee school districts to offer merit-based pay to high-performing teachers beginning in the 2025-2026 school year. Bradley County Sheriff's deputies arrested a suspect Monday after responding to suspicious activity at a local golf course maintenance facility. Also, Bradley County Commission met in work session last night. More on that at the top of the hour. And ex-Hickson Representative Robin Smith took center stage at former Speaker Glenn Cassidy's corruption trial yesterday. Those stories and more in full detail at the top of the hour. And right now, look who it is. It's Ken Bolin. the executive director of Garden Plaza Cleveland. Ken, doing some lumberjacking here, and now we can also see your face.
I know, right, Steve?
So put the beard back on. I'm tired of seeing your face already.
No more beard envy, right?
What happened?
Well, I grow the beard 6 months on, 6 months off, Steve. So it was time. Right. It was time, and I wanted to look a little bit younger. So Yeah.
Again, we need the beard back. It's just I can see too much of you. Now, you told me off the air because I thought you were now doing some lumberjacking when you brought this shirt on, whatever you're wearing here.
It's called a flannel, Steve.
I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So tell me what's happening today at Garden Plaza Cleveland.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me on here, Steve. Today we're having
me enough, so I thought I would. Yeah.
Today we're having an event at our community. We're calling it Spring Fling on the Farm. So thus the lumberjack, the flannel, and the jeans and the boots I'm wearing today.
Sure.
But we wanted to invite any senior out there that have interest in Garden Plaza, or maybe there's some people at my age. I'm in my 50s now, and maybe they're looking for maybe their parent needs a little extra care, or maybe they need help with their medications, or maybe they're tired of mowing their parents' lawn, things like that. We'd like to invite them in today. We've got music and fun. We've got a lot of vendors that we work with that are set up, probably about 20 vendors. So it's just a really good time, a lot of sunshine, a lot of fresh air, Steve. So we just want to invite anyone out there that may be interested. This is a good time to stop by.
Now here, Bridget, I think I've got a great volunteer opportunity for myself. I don't do enough volunteering.
Mm-mm.
So here's what I will do, Ken, and I'm sure you'd agree to this. Why don't you let me come over to Garden Plaza? I'd volunteer my time, and I would take care of their medication for them. How about that? Could I? Bridget, what do you think?
No.
Is that okay?
No, not a good idea.
We might get a state deficiency.
I take care of Fruit Loops medication every morning. He doesn't realize it when he drinks his 5-hour energy or whatever. What do you think, Fruit Loops? Can I take care of the medication there at Garden Plaza?
You're not even allowed to take care of your medication. Doctor has to do that for you.
Thank you, Fruit. So, Ken,
she just gives it to you in a cup.
Excuse me?
She just gives it to you in a cup, doesn't she? Your morning medication.
Boys and girls. I'm just gonna let that one breathe a while. Kenny, tell me a little more. What's going on? You got any food? Anything happening in that action?
Yeah, we got a little bit of food, a little bit of fun. Is the mic working?
Yeah, I don't know. We're getting back on the air here. All right, go ahead.
Does it work? Test. We're working.
Actually, it's working too well.
I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone here.
No. Welcome. It's not nice of you to talk to Bridget like that. All right.
Nope, Steve. Like I said, we just like to invite everyone out. And, if you ever wondered, we're located at 3500 Key Street. If you ever go by that 5-story building and wonder what the heck's going on in that building, we provide independent living and assisted living care for seniors. So,
well, I say food, and I mean you guys are known for the quality of your food, and that's one thing that I hear. I got a lot of friends who live over there, and they love it.
Well, I agree, Steve, and I appreciate you reading our press release this morning.
Yeah, how about that?
For the U.S. News and World Report.
Let's bring that out here. By edict of Elon Musk, Garden Plaza. Garden Plaza, Cleveland. Yeah, congratulations. You've been named a 2025 Best Senior Living Community by U.S. News and World Report. So here we go. Top honors in caregiving. Talk about caregiving. Let's just take these one at a time here. Talk about the caregiving.
Well, Steve, I'll probably say the same thing for every accolade that we were awarded there. But, we just have a great team, great staff. And that's where it starts.
Feels like home.
Feels like home. So, great team, great staff.
That part of the medication. Yeah. No, see, I should not.
Great people hiring all these people.
I should not say that. And then, I regret what the note Bridget wrote on my news copy this morning when it says management and staff. It says right here. It was a question. Did Ken Bolin resign, or was fired? And good morning. No, the management.
Sometimes
staff,
we know how to cook the books. No, I'm just playing.
Okay, well, we'll use that. Okay, no, Ken, you've got a great staff over there. The management team, I know you got a lot of help.
You know, we hear from our residents and family all the time. I mean, I get little notes all the time, and they nominate them for Employee of the Month. That how caring they are, how helpful they are, how kind they are, and so, like I said, we have a great team, great culture there at Garden Plaza.
All right, so today, beginning at 1 o'clock,
from 1 to 3, if you're interested and stopping by, enjoy the music and the fun, some food. We can give you a tour. If you can't stop by today, give us a call, 479-4447, and we'd love to talk to you, set up a tour.
Thank God for Philo and Linda. That's all I say.
Absolutely.
So there you go. Ken, thanks for coming by, and good luck picking the crops today. That's a wonderful thing.
Thank you, Steve.
All right, buddy. Let's and Bridget, you'll be there as live.
That's right, 1 to 3. Looking forward to it.
All right, and hey, has she been in the bistro over there at Garden Plaza? That's a great place. You ever eaten there?
Yes. Yeah, I've been to is that part of the nacho bar?
No, you're lying. That's just, I can always tell when Bridget's doing radio talk. She's never been there. Take her in there, just show her around.
Absolutely.
You can find Dale R. Hughes there about every day. All right, over to you. Come on.
This is Don Ledford, Cleveland. On-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's truck month at Don Ledford Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned. Tremendous discounts and factory rebates all month long. Don Ledford Automotive Center, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is still looking good as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated, Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland. 423-339-3231.
Great savings this April at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. 25 Pathfinder Plaid.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Hardee's original bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 original bag, only at Hardee's.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st.
At a minute after 8.
Whenever you see the big box chains that sell mattresses, you'll also find locally owned Mermaid Mattress, either across the street or around the corner, where more of your dollars will stay local.
For today, we'll have partly cloudy skies, a high of 83 and a low of 63 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy again. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible, a high of 86 and a low of 66. And then on Thursday, cloudy skies with a high of 83. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 60 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, things are looking great out there. This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. President Trump celebrates a busy first 100 days in office today with a rally in Warren, Michigan. He's also announcing some tariff relief and reimbursement for American automakers.
Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick says this deal is a major victory for the president's trade policy by rewarding companies who manufacture domestically while providing runway to manufacturers who have expressed their commitment to invest in America and expand their domestic manufacturing.
Fox's Madeline Rivera. Election results in Canada. The Liberal Party and Prime Minister Mark Carney hold on to power. He called for the vote when he took office last month. 4 girls, 4 to 18 years old, are killed when a car smashes into an after-school center in Chatham, Illinois.
3 that were struck outside of the building before the vehicle entered, and 1 inside.
That's Deputy Police Chief Scott Tarter. No word on any possible criminal charges for the driver or whether it may have been intentional. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Mix 1041 Mix Mornings is presented by Bradley Medical Center. Good morning, local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. And in our news at 8:04, Bradley County Sheriff's deputies arrested a suspect Monday after responding to suspicious activity at a local golf course maintenance facility. Security footage showed 2 individuals near dumpsters, prompting an investigation. Deputies found a white Kia nearby, and when they arrived, a man fled on foot. A perimeter was set with K9 and drone units assisting. Shortly after, the suspect attempted to enter a white GMC truck in the golf course parking lot, but was detained by golf course employees. Deputies arrested Jeffrey Swallows, who admitted to trying to steal the truck to evade arrest. The Kia was improperly registered and additional evidence was collected. Swallows faces charges of burglary, auto burglary, and resisting arrest. Former State Representative Robin Smith took center stage at former Speaker Glenn Cassidy's corruption trial. Smith, who pleaded guilty to federal wire fraud charges, took the witness stand in Nashville on Monday in the corruption trial. Robin Smith said, quote, "It's going to be necessary to cover their identities." That's what Smith testified. Smith testified that an aide to former House Speaker Glenn Cassidy told her when he was plotting the scheme. That aide, Cade Cothran, and Cassidy both face 20 charges, including bribery, wire fraud, money laundering, and theft, all tied to an alleged kickback scheme involving a fake mailer company known as Phoenix Solutions. Smith already had pleaded guilty to federal wire fraud charges, agreed to testify on behalf of the United States Attorney's Office in exchange for a more lenient sentence. Smith will learn her fate in a sentencing hearing after the trial has ended. The Chattanooga Times-Free Press reports that on Monday, Smith testified that she met with Cassidy and Cothran to help create Phoenix Solutions, named it from a verse in Isaiah in the Bible. Smith described to the federal jury how Cothran texted her to loop her in about making both his and Cassidy's identities for Phoenix Solutions. And when the government asked who they were trying to hide their names from, Smith replied, the Speaker's Office, the Director of Legislative Administration Office, and, most importantly, the public. That Smith's testimony will continue in the trial today. Also on our news this morning, Governor Bill Lee signed a bill allowing Tennessee school districts to offer merit-based pay to high-performing teachers starting next school year. The bill is permissive. That means that districts may choose whether or not to adopt it. Some educators and lawmakers have voiced concerns that it could foster unhealthy competition, discourage collaboration, and widen gaps between well-resourced and under-resourced schools. Supporters argue the bill will give districts the flexibility to reward outstanding teachers and those that best improve test scores. Now, since the bill was just signed into law, it's unclear if our local school systems will opt to participate. It is 8:07, local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
Roadhouse. Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's truck month at Don Ledford Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned. Tremendous discounts and factory rebates all month long. Don Ledford Automotive Center, North Lee Highway in Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, we are still seeing a slowdown I-75 southbound between exit 20 and White Oak Mountain, so be aware of that as you drive. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-A-Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. This week is Safety Around Water Week, which includes free swim lessons. They're also offering a $0 join fee through May 4th. Find out more at clevelandtnymca.org. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
It is 8:09.
DPCA.health. I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
Get home run savings at Cleveland Ford. We're giving you below Ford factory employee pricing plus a $500 Amazon gift card. You pay what we pay and walk away with a gift card. Plus, save big on a new 2024 F-150. Visit ClevelandFord.com today.
From the fun and games department.
Spring has sprung, and that means the Mix 1041 Spring Home Refresh is back. Each week, we're cracking open the Mix 1041 prize vault, and we'll give away amazing prizes to help with your home refresh. We'll also be giving away a Spring Home Refresh grand prize pack worth thousands of dollars. The Spring Home Refresh is presented by Cleveland Insurance. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Hardee's original bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 original bag, only at Hardee's.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that 6,100 students under the age of 18 vape for their very first time every day? It's time to make a change. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
Lemonade. It's a vibrant drink that blends sweet tangerine with hints of strawberry and orange for a citrus-forward twist that's perfect for spring and summer sipping. It's the Tangerine Twist Lemonade, now available at Wendy's.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Today's best mix and best variety, Mix 1041, and streaming worldwide on the all-new Mix 1041 app. Download for free from our website. You get what you pay for at mymix1041.com, inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, where Roger Pickett got what he paid for with that wig he wears.
Stearns & Foster has been making America's best mattresses since 1846. When you buy one at Mermaid, we'll give you $300 in free merchandise at locally owned Mermaid Mattress.
For today, partly cloudy skies, a high of 83 and a low of 62 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy again. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible, a high of 86 and a low of 65. And then on Thursday, overcast skies with a high of 82. Your current Milligan vane temperature is 61 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and LambCon Ready Mix, a family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Visit lambcon.us to find out more.
The best mix, the best variety. Mix 1041.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
You know, some say that you should change your mattress every 8 years.
However, from experience, we know that not everybody follows this advice.
So we're looking for the oldest Mermaid mattress in the Chattanooga area.
Just go to mermaid.com and tell us how old your mattress is and why you haven't replaced it yet.
The winner of the oldest Chattanooga mattress will win a free new Mermaid mattress.
Everyone who enters will automatically qualify for a huge discount on a new mattress and a free pillow, because let's face it, it's time.
And that's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep locally handmade, hand delivered.
I'm Clark Campbell. I've lived here in Cleveland, Tennessee for 24 years, and I'm so proud that I get to shop for my business to get my truck right here in my town. One of the most intimidating things in the truck buying process is you just don't want to talk to people sometimes. Don Ledford Chevrolet just isn't that place. And that's my favorite thing about this property is you just feel like a friend. There are a lot of options when it comes to dealerships in Cleveland and the Chattanooga area. This is going to be the first place I go to every single time.
Logan Thompson. Dude, does your ball talk? Yeah, ever since the car accident. Logan Thompson. Thinks I should call Logan Thompson to get a better settlement. He won't shut up about it.
We could have had it all. Logan Thompson.
Call Logan Thompson.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Hardee's original bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, Just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 original bag, only at Hardee's.
Hi, my name is Addison and I am from Bradley Central. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
This news update is brought to you by Ocoee Pediatrics. At Ocoee Pediatrics, they are committed to seeing sick children within 24 hours of onset in most cases. Located at 55 25th Street in Cleveland, call 423-614-3733 or visit ocoeepeds.com.
17 after 8. Let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list.
Happy birthday to Jessica Clowers today, kindergarten teacher at Michigan Avenue. Also, Neelan Stewart is 9 years old today. That is from his Mamie and Pappy. Renee Lambert is celebrating a birthday today. Drew Linus is 38. Jill Norton is also celebrating today. The birthday wish says she brings sunshine to every room. And then also we received this message from Andy Morris. Happy retirement day to longtime Walker Valley teacher and head wrestling coach Alan Morris Sr. So congratulations to Alan.
What an educational history of mentorship and in so many ways, athletically, of course, wrestling, but other sports, and in the classroom. What a great man.
Yeah.
A dear friend of mine.
So congratulations to him. All right, call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the Volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Visit Simmons Bank in Cleveland at the corner of Keith Street and Stewart Road. Call Ken Dew, 423-381-3427.
All right, let's get I'll tell you what, before I do that, Bridget, our big spring home refresh. Of course, this is a contest in our second year of doing this. It's one of the biggest contests we do of the year, and it's simply what it says. It's to refresh your home and give you things to give you prizes, that sort of thing, and ideas. Mix 1041, MixTV.TV Spring Home Refresh is presented by Cleveland Insurance. Visit clevelandins.com. Now, this week's, of course, we do a different prize every week. This week brought to you by Best Buy Metals. And I'm telling you, our friends at Best Buy Metals, Isaac Libby, Angel, the entire team over there, they always do it big. They go big or go home. So here's what they're doing. They are giving away a $100 Lowe's gift card every day this week. All right. So we're doing that again. I'll have Bridget tell you in a second how you can qualify for that. So that's today. So Mike Lee will announce today's winner, as he will every day this week at 5 o'clock. Now, at the end of the week on Friday, they're giving away Best Buy Metals, giving away a Grizzly cooler. Now, Bridget, I'm sure surprised you. I wasn't up on what that means.
Yeah, shocker.
Outdoor things and camping. And I'm a big camper and all outdoors.
Such the outdoorsman.
Oh, man, I tell you. But I did some research into this, and actually Grizzly coolers are the standard. This is top of the line, and so beats everything else. So Grizzly, you've got a large size Grizzly cooler, which, by the way, if you have any enemies out there, I'm sure this crowd doesn't have any enemies, but if you did, you could probably fit them in there. So the Grizzly cooler will be given away on Friday. All right, Bridget, if people want to qualify, what do they do?
Okay, all you have to do is call or text 423-614-6499. If you're texting in, be sure to include your name with that and tell us you want in on the Lowe's gift card drawing.
Hey, Fruit Loops, I want to go over to you. Just sent me and Bridget a text here. The other big thing we're doing this week is our Kona Ice giveaway for a local school. You've got an update for us.
Yes. Yeah, I texted it to you guys. Michigan Avenue's still in the lead. They have 297. Lake Forest is 206, and Blythe Bower is 161.
So people can go on the website or the app and vote for their favorites. Is that right?
Yeah, go on the website, mymix1041.com, and download the app if you would like, or you can just vote from there. So.
All right. And again, Kona Ice, our buddy Kyle Elrod will give away that's that Friday morning, the winning school, and then he's going to do that Monday to start Teacher Appreciation Week. We'll come back in a moment.
Car troubles bringing you down? Trust two brothers.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work, and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
The new fiber network is going to place Cleveland, Tennessee at the forefront of technology. Cleveland is ready for this, and it's going to be a great future. My message to Cleveland, Tennessee is call Cleveland Utility Authority right now to get signed up for the new fiber broadband network that is coming to a neighborhood near you.
It's our Jeep Celebration event at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 180 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams, up to $13,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 0.9% for up to 72 months. Spring savings on new Wranglers, $13,000 off MSRP. Crown CDJR, the better way to buy and service. Visit crownchrysler-dodge-jeep.com.
Behind every Food City meat and seafood counter is a highly trained, certified butcher that can offer free meal prep, including over 30 different marinades and seasonings to help you craft the perfect dinner. In fact, you'll be so impressed with our butchers, you'll be asking yourself, what can't they do?
I bet he'd be great at cleaning.
Okay, well, maybe not that. But at Food City, our butchers make almost everything better.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
It's 8:25 Mix Mornings. This portion of Mix Mornings is brought to you by McDonald's. Now at McDonald's, make the most of your morning with any size iced coffee in any flavor like caramel or French vanilla for just $1 until 11 a.m. Price and participation may vary.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Today's best mix and best variety, Mix 1041, and we're streaming worldwide on the all-new Mix 1041 app. Download for free mymix1041.com. Let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Thank you to all the families that have and continue to purchase all your mattress needs from locally owned Mermaid Mattress. Keeping your dollars local is important, and so is buying from a family, not a firm.
20% chance of showers today, high 82. Lows tonight, upper or mid-60s. Then tomorrow, Wednesday, another 30% chance of rain, high of 85. Thursday, back up to 85 degrees. This weather is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland up on the hill.
The best mix, the best variety. Mix 1041.
Sweet dream. Good morning and welcome back. 5:14 is your time. Hopefully you enjoyed yesterday's weather. It was nice, a little bit humid out there. Temperatures got into the 80s during the afternoon. Today, really not going to be many differences, except we'll have a little more cloud cover and temperatures may be a degree or so warmer. But again, spotty storm chance is going to stick around the next couple of days. Better chances of rain later this week, and then this weekend is going to be awesome with the exception of maybe a stray shower early Saturday. As for your temperatures, cooler in our eastern communities, Murphy, Blue Ridge, Cleveland, Athens, all in the 50s. Just about everyone else in the low to mid 60s. But I'd say it feels pretty good outside when I was walking out a couple hours ago. Really no complaints coming from me. As for your high temperatures today, generally going to be in the low 80s. So similar to what we've had over the last day or so. Winds will be out of the south at about 5 to 10 miles per hour, occasionally gusting up to 20. So the next couple of days, the active weather really going to be to our north. We got this stationary front just off screen up across parts of the Midwest, and you can already see that there's some severe weather already ongoing across Oklahoma and Texas. So the last couple of weeks, the severe threat has kind of shifted out to the plains, and that's kind of going to be the story today, but it's going to stretch all the way across the country. And look at that, enhanced risk for parts of Indiana through western New York. That's going to be just north of our area. Could we have a stray storm? Yes, certainly possible, but mainly north of Chattanooga today. But all is going to be calm for your morning commute and really through much of the day. This is Goose Pond down in Scottsboro. We got a couple people out there already. Going to be a great day to get out on the lake. So let's track it all out using our Futurecast. A lot more cloud cover today. Winds will be out of the south, bringing in that moisture. Notice by about 6 o'clock, this is what the radar is going to look like. So someone may be getting a little bit of rain, but just about everyone else is going to be dry. And then later this evening, there is going to be a little bit of a cluster of storms moving across the northern tier of our area, close to I-40. How far south will that get is the question. So if you're in Bledsoe, Ray, Meigs, McMinn counties, especially the northern end of those counties, there is at least the chance you get a few showers later this evening. But the further south you go, we're going to be nice and dry. Overnight conditions, maybe a spotty shower, a little bit of patchy fog possible with some cloud cover. And then Wednesday, it looks like there will be just a little bit better chance of seeing some of those pop-up afternoon showers and storms. But once again, coverage is not going to be widespread. So the next 2 days, there's a chance that you get a little bit of rain or no rain at all, and then you'll have that better shot by the end of the week as that front gets a little bit closer to us. So here's a look at your projected rainfall through Thursday morning. So the next 2 days, those that do pick up some rain could get a quarter to maybe a half of an inch. Again, locally heavier amounts always possible with those heavy downpours. But there's, again, also going to be those areas that get no rain whatsoever. And then looking ahead to the next 6 to 10 days. So after pretty active weather towards the end of the week, it's going to turn off pretty dry. We're looking at drier than normal conditions for much of the eastern half of the U.S., including the southeast. Now, this is good news because this also limits our severe threat during this period while things stay pretty active across the plains. So it looks like, again, over the next couple weeks, the severe threat for us at least locally, isn't going to be all that high, which is always good news this time of the year. But nonetheless, download the Local 3 weather app. It'll keep you updated as we have some of those storms moving back into the picture a little bit later this week. For your Tuesday, highs in the low 80s, partly cloudy. We're going to have that slim chance of a spotty shower. And then tonight, we're going to fall back into the 60s. Mild temperatures, quiet conditions, maybe a little bit patchy fog, especially in any areas that do happen to get some of those showers today. And then looking ahead to your Wednesday, much of the same, just a little bit warmer in the
Memorial Nurses Job Fair is tomorrow, and here is more about it.
CHI Memorial is hosting a job fair for nurses on Wednesday, April 30th from 4 till 7 p.m. in the community room at CHI Memorial Hospital, Chattanooga. CHI Memorial offers competitive pay and excellent benefits, including paid vacation, personal time and holidays, tuition assistance, retirement plan, and opportunities for advancement. Call 423-495-8978 to learn more or visit memorial.org/careers to search open positions.
It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello human kindness. Braves beat the Rockies last night in Denver 6-3. They'll play tonight at first pitch 8:40. Of course, game coverage here on Mix 104.1. And we'll have, of course, pregame, the game, everything, postgame on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. NBA playoffs last night. Warriors win in San Francisco 109-106 over the Rockets. Warriors go up 3-1. Cavs over the Heat. Record-breaking game last night. 55-point win for the Cavs in Miami over the Heat, 138-83. And the Cavs win the series. They sweep the series, and they advance. Tonight, Bucks and the Pacers at 6 o'clock. That'll be on NBA television. In Indianapolis, Pacers lead 3-1. Pistons at the New York Knicks, 7:30 on TNT. Knicks lead 3-1. Magic at the Celtics tonight in Boston, 8:30 on NBA television. Celtics lead 3-1. Clippers at the Nuggets, 10 o'clock tonight on TNT. That series tied at 2 games apiece. And Walker Valley softball senior night last night. The Lady Mustangs over Chattanooga Christian, 2-0. The final there. Speaking of sports, our buddy Matt Moore is here with Ocoee FCA. Good morning, Matt.
Good morning, Steve. How's everything going for Steve Hartline this morning?
Well, I'm here, so
hey,
it could be a lot better, obviously. But, Matt, it's a special time. We do this monthly. Tell us what's happening.
We do. Actually, this is our last one we're doing for this school year. We'll pick it back up in August because everything goes crazy in May. But, man, we're having the Athlete and Coach of the Month. It's one of my favorite times of the month. We get to come in here. The Center for Cosmetic Dentistry helps put this on for us. And we get a chance to highlight incredible athletes and coaches in our community every month. And they can go online. And to your beautiful website or on the app, and they can nominate their coach or athlete. And we've got a really, I think, like cream of the crop folks here today. We got some great stories.
Yeah, certainly. So, all right, I tell you what, let's go ahead and begin with our coach of the month.
Come on, Joseph Weeks. He's our coach of the month. Coach Weeks coaches basketball at Lake Forest, but he also helps run there's a crew of them that help make FCA happen at Lake Forest, and man, he's just a glue. When I actually texted him, I think my quote was like, "This was the easiest decision we've had to make when it comes to some of these." When his name came across the board, because Joseph is just so consistent and he's so caring, and he's a good coach. But more importantly, he cares about kids and whether they play a sport or not. And I tell you, you circle May 9th on your calendar to go down to Lake Forest, 7:45 for their final FCA for the year. They do a thing with cardboard testimonies. They send out their 8th graders. An incredible. I'll let him tell more about it. But man, you need to come out because it's a beautiful thing. You'll cry if you need a good cry. That's the place to be because you'll see some kids like sharing their stories. But the other part is like they really celebrate these 8th graders as they head off to the high school and send them off in a great way. And it's just like a little milestone for them as they head out. And so, but Joseph, he's a huge part of that. And we love having him at Lake Forest because somebody has to push against like Robbie Winters and Reggie Stevenson down there. So we're happy to have Joseph be a part of that.
Joseph, congratulations, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
What does this honor mean to you?
It's really awesome. Like he said, we do have a huge crew at Lake Forest that really helped make this possible. I'm a very small part, but it's really awesome to see, some of a lot of the good things that we're doing there kind of be recognized. So
tell us about this, the testimony.
Yeah, so the cardboard testimony is an idea that Renee Talley brought to us several years ago, and it's something that's really awesome where our 8th graders do. They get to kind of tell their own story of how God has shaped and changed their lives, and it's really cool. They walk up, and on one side of a piece of cardboard, it has some struggle, something they've gone through in life. And some of these kids in these years past have had some really, really traumatic, big things that have happened that nobody should ever have to experience. And then they flip it over. On the back side of the cardboard, it talks about how God has just completely changed their life through that situation. And he's right. It is a very emotional day. It is one of my favorite FCAs of the year. So we're really looking forward to that one.
And when is that?
May 9th.
May
the
9th.
Yep.
Well, I tell you, it's, Matt, such a story, and to have educators like this and coaches like this, it's really the essence of FCA, isn't it?
Well, I mean, our goal is, to connect students to Jesus and connect them to the church and for them to transform lives. And part of that is for them to have the right people around them. And when you have folks like Coach Weeks, and there's so many coaches and educators in our community that are doing the same things he's doing. They're giving kids a safe place to be, a safe place to share. I know we talk about the testimony thing, but one of the neat things about that, Steve, is it's not just 5 or 6 kids. You'll have 20 or 30 kids, some that would never say a word in front of anybody, who will stand up and say, here's this vulnerable part of me. This is a place where I'm suffering. And what's cool about it is I think there's kids by 8th grade year that have sat out in that audience, that have struggled with something and have seen someone else overcome stuff. And, man, it's what you want to see in the schools, man. I know, obviously, education is important. We want that. But the part where a kid can see their value in Christ above everything else is so huge. So we're grateful for Joseph, and congratulations to you for being our Coach of the Month.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now let's talk about our Athlete of the Month here.
Well, I'm going to turn that over to Jake Moats because he knows this story better than I do. So I'm going to let him talk. Jake's one of our area reps in Bradley and Polk County, and we're happy to have him. So come on up, Jake.
Jake, how are you, buddy?
I'm good. How are you, Steve?
I'm doing good. Well, come on up, guys. Go ahead, Jake. Tell us about it.
So the coach over here, Coach Jacob Mason, me and him have been friends for a long time. We went to high school together, and he coaches at Ocoee, and we've known each other for a long time. And he reached out to me, I guess maybe January, maybe even December-ish, and was like, hey, this is something we're really wanting to do. We've got somebody that wants to take ownership in it, and would it be possible? And what that was a baseball team Bible study that would meet weekly before school. So to all the parents that have gotten their kids there, thank you, because they can't drive in middle school. Before school, and initially the plan was to meet at a coffee shop. And the first day, their crowd was so big, they were like, we don't want to disturb the coffee shop. And so the people at the Pie Center actually gave them a place to meet there in their conference room every week. So this is Jack DeFries. He plays baseball at Ocoee Middle School. And I'll let them tell this story a little bit more.
Yeah, Jack, why was it so important to you, buddy?
It's just something me and Coach Mason has talked about for a while, and we finally made it happen, it was amazing. The first day when so many people came and joined us, when we weren't expecting it, but it was truly amazing.
Also, Jacob Mason is on our team here at Mix 1041 and ESPN Cleveland. Jacob, talk about this a little more.
Yeah, Jack is a peer tutor in my classroom. I'm a special education teacher, and, we started talking one day about how we can have a connection with our team. One thing that we love to preach at Ocoee, our baseball team is like a family, and how can we make our family stronger? And so, we started talking about Jesus and potentially a Bible study, and Jack helped put that action into play. And we've had around 15 to 17 kids showing up weekly. Unfortunately, our season came to a rough end last night with a loss, and one of the first questions that our guys asked is, are we still meeting on Thursday? And, the fact that kids, after a moment that their season comes to an end, and they had a phenomenal season, went 13-4, and they still care about growing together and growing closer to Christ. So as long as God is the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, and Jesus is King, and we're preaching that to our kids, it can't get much better than that. It's easy to move past the loss when your kids are focused on growing the kingdom. So,
Jack, what grade are you in, buddy?
I'm an 8th grader.
So this is it at Ocoee.
Yep.
What happens next year? Where do you go?
not sure. Not sure.
Is this a commitment ceremony? We need to have.
Hey, you know who LeBron James is? He had the decision years and years ago where he was going to go.
Yeah, he's praying about it.
Oh.
We'll leave it at that.
Jacob is his agent all of a sudden. All right, I hope you get a good offer. That's good. You know, NIL works in high school. Thanks, guys. I want to bring up our sponsor, and that is Dr. Baylor Terrell, Center for Cosmetic Dentistry. Now, Baylor, in all these months, have you finally turned your life over to the Lord?
I've thought about it, but then I have to keep coming and seeing you, so it's still kind of iffy. No, just kidding.
This is no kidding. This has got to make you very happy and very proud.
I'm just biggest thing is we actually got a Georgia boy up in here. I think that's the first thing we should realize.
Right, Jacob.
So that makes sense that the Bible study was happening. So I'm proud of you guys. I'm just kidding.
Are they using a Bible or is it another?
I can't answer on that.
Okay.
I can't answer on that one. But no, man, this is awesome. This is one of my favorite times of the month too. Just to come in and see just what God's doing in our community. And first off, I mean, 8th grader. I'm almost 30 years old and look at this. So it's just ridiculous. But also with the coaches too. I mean, I know a lot of the guys out at Lake Forest. Coach Nip is awesome and everything as well. And so just to see what God's doing in our community and to see that he's doing it in even middle schoolers and putting that in their life so early, I think that's awesome. And I think to hear that they're having a Bible study that's that big, I mean, you just can't put that into words. It really, truly is amazing.
FCA meant a lot to you when you were in school, I know.
Yeah, for sure. I actually went to Lake Forest and then at Bradley, and I was involved in both. And it meant a huge integral part of my life and my faith. And, when I look back at where I was and where I am now and all, you talk about struggles. And I think that's what's just so funny about life and sports in general is every single day life happens, right? Good, bad, and different. And you've got to find something that you can just put your faith in and know that at the end of the day, everything's going to be okay. And I think having faith in God and what he does for everybody and in their lives. And, it's one of those things that sometimes you don't understand it. You don't necessarily know what he's doing or why he's doing it, but over time you get to see his plan for your life, and it's really cool. And making sure, like you guys were talking about, having people that are like-minded and surrounded to grow together, but then also to bring new people into a relationship with Christ is huge. So I commend all of you guys for doing that.
What's happening as we get into May at the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry?
Same old, just dentistry. We're taking new patients always, and any way that we can help anybody that needs any kind of dental work, we'd be happy to help. So come see us at Center for Cosmetic Dentistry. Phone number is 423-476-6541, and we're located at 415 25th Street.
Hey, I just learned that Jacob has a new nickname, Slim Money Mason. Is that right? Come on up here, Jacob. And I noticed this. I don't want to say anything. How much have you lost?
Around 70 pounds, man. Yeah.
How have you done it? Which brand are you using?
Chicken.
Oh, wait.
Chicken, rice, and
Ozempic.
walking.
What?
No, yeah, I probably walk around 15 to 20,000 steps a day now. So I've
Chicken, rice, and water.
Yeah, you can ask my wife. She's getting really annoyed.
Buddy,
with,
you're looking
getting really annoyed with the meal prep. So
you're looking great.
Thanks, man. I appreciate
I'm glad
it.
you're doing it.
Was that Andy? I'm guessing.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
figured.
Hello, Andy. Andy. Hey, by the way, Matt, friend of FCA all these years, Alan Morris is retiring today. Andy's dad, and
oh my gosh,
his of course, Coach Al Morris, their dad. This is his Andy. What texted us earlier?
Yes, that's right.
Told us that Alan is retiring.
He's retiring today.
It's
yes.
official, huh? Wow, that's he's had such an influence in this community for so long.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's incredible.
And
Incredible.
Bradley County Schools, Cleveland City Schools, a joint resolution. They wish that his sons would also retire. Maybe they'll retire them.
Well, it sounds like Andy may already have if he's like listening to the radio.
I didn't want to say anything. But Matt, it's going to be a busy summer.
Oh my gosh, Steve, we don't have the time. We'll probably come back and talk about some of the things, but we've got. 1st of June, 2nd through the 5th is the K. McDaniel Legacy Tennis Clinic, free for the community. That's incredible. We're going to keep that going as Kay has. If you're interested in those things, reach out to Michelle Dunkel or myself. Or Jason Cox. We'd love to have folks be a part of that. You can find sign-ups online on our Facebook or Instagram or on our website. And what a great thing that is. And then we've got Jake is running our middle school 7-on-7 tournament that we have. We'll have, I think, 7 teams that will be playing at Cleveland High School on June 20th. If you're looking for something to do that Friday, that's a place to be to watch some incredible talent. But the best part is we're telling about Jesus while we're there. I mean, it's a huge thing, and we've got other camps we're doing. Like I said, there are so many things we have going on this summer because all of our kids, all of our athletes are doing stuff all summer. Sure. So we want to be where they are. We want to support where they are. If folks want to support what we're doing through the summer, you can go to our website. We hope to serve directly 1,000 students this summer. That takes about $100,000. That's $100 a student. If you want to be a part of that, we would love for you to join in, jump in, and help send kids to camp. It helps do meals for them at their clinics or camps where they are. But we love for you to be a part of that and be a part of the bigger story that's happening in our community.
It is Ocoee FCA. What's the website?
Yeah, you were so close, Steve. OcoeeFCA.org.
OcoeeFCA.org.
Yeah, you're right there. Yes, sir.
We're back in a moment.
Steve and Bridget on Mix. From the Fun and Games Department.
Spring has sprung, and that means the Mix 1041 Spring Home Refresh is back. Each week, we're cracking open the Mix 1041 prize vault, and we'll give away amazing prizes to help with your home refresh. We'll also be giving away a Spring Home Refresh grand prize pack worth thousands of dollars. The Spring Home Refresh is presented by Cleveland Insurance.
Get home run savings at Cleveland Ford. We're giving you below Ford factory employee pricing plus a $500 Amazon gift card. You pay what we pay and walk away with a gift card. Plus, save big on a new 2024 F-150. Visit ClevelandFord.com today.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute. April is Limb Loss and Limb Difference Awareness Month, a time to focus on preventing amputations and improving lives. At the Vascular Institute of Chattanooga, they are proud to lead amputation prevention and offer innovative treatments that restore blood flow and save limbs. These treatments help them achieve some of the region's highest success rates in limb salvage. Their goal is simple: to save limbs, improve mobility, and help their patients remain independent. If you or a loved one is experiencing non-healing wounds, leg pain, or other signs of poor circulation, don't wait. Call the Vascular Institute of Chattanooga today at 423-602-2750 or visit vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com to learn more about your options. Remember that early detection and intervention can save lives and ensure a healthier, happier future. Trust your care with the VIC Vascular Team. The VIC team offers 6 convenient locations to serve you. They accept self-referrals and provide timely appointments.
Hardee's original bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 original bag, only at Hardee's.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
ClevelandINS.com. But we have a different prize every week. This week, it's all brought to you by Best Buy Metals. And Bridget, my goodness, are they pulling out all the stops this week?
That's right. They're giving away a $100 gift card to Lowe's every day this week. So you can register for today's giveaway. Call or text 423-614-6499.
All right, so Mike Lee will give away the $100 Lowe's gift card at 5 o'clock today. And then they're giving away that big Grizzly cooler on Friday. So it's a huge deal. We're going to be joined by our friends in Best Buy Metals next hour. Looking forward to that. Well, my longtime friend Kenneth Miller is here along with Tim Hewitt with Logan Thompson Law. Good morning, gentlemen. How are you?
Good morning, Steve. How y'all doing?
Good. Ken, I want to begin with you. How long have you been with the Logan Thompson Law Firm?
Oh, gosh, I don't know. Since 1989.
Wow.
That's a long time. And that's one of the reasons I was glad to be here today.
Yeah.
I wanted to disprove and refute the rumors that I'm either dead or retired. I'm not either one of those, Steve. I'm still alive and kicking. I just don't kick as high as I used to.
Well, hey, I would take your kick over most people have your age, Ken, to be honest with you. Ken, what do you specialize in? What do you do there at Logan? Tom?
Both Tim and I do criminal defense work. And Jim does too. Jim Logan does criminal defense work too. Not as much as he used to, because we were lucky to get Mr. Hewitt to join the firm several years ago. What, 5, 6?
6 years ago now.
6 years ago. Thing joined her, and he's taken over a big load of the criminal defense work. And let me tell you, he's doing wonderful on the thing. If I was the DA's office, I wouldn't want to try anything against Mr. Hewitt. He's winning them all.
Ken, the firm just overall has grown so much in the last few years, really.
Oh, yeah, we probably have, we have 6 partners, and we have 4 associates.
Yeah.
4 associates. We have 10 lawyers in the firm now.
Yeah.
And Tim, I mean, the point is, whatever a person, the issue they have, Logan Thompson Law, you guys have an attorney that really can help them.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're full service law firm, and we're here to take care of the community.
Right.
So I want to talk about, as you prepare, and as Ken was saying, as you prepare in criminal defense, when you have a case, when you have someone come to you, what are some of the things, let me say this, what are some of the things they need to know when they come to you? Or maybe some preparation work.
That we will listen, that we'll hear them out. I think that they expect that a busy lawyer will not give them time and attention, but we will take our time. We want to be as thorough as possible, and we want to look at their case from all angles to figure out the way to best help them.
Yeah, they're nervous when they come in, Steve. Some of them have never been in the criminal process before. They don't know how it works. They don't know how the bonding works. They don't know what a lawyer's going to do for them. And in fact, we do a lot of things other than just defend their case. Well, maybe somebody gets arrested and they can't make bond, and they have children, and they have full custody of those children. They've got a relative that wants to take care of them. We need to get power of attorneys for that relative. Other things, they may have medication that they need in the jail, and the jail's hesitant about giving to them, so we have to call the nurses. We have to make sure that they're not going to die, that they're going to get their medication while they're in jail. We take care of a lot of other issues for them other than just defending them criminally.
Right.
That's an excellent point, Tim.
And I've talked about this here before. We also work to get them set up with the appropriate mental health treatment if that's the underlying issue that's brought them into the criminal justice system, or drug addiction treatment. So we want to be holistic and meet the client where they are and help them.
Things you don't think about. We're joined by Ken Miller, Tim Hewitt, Logan Thompson Law Firm. And Ken, Rob Norton and I have talked about this before. You see these so-called, quote, billboard lawyers, and obviously from out of town or whatever. And you think about Logan Thompson Law, and you guys have been here for all these years. You've got the community, a tradition of not just law, but of community service.
Well, that's right. I mean, Jim Logan's been practicing law for 50 years. I've been practicing law for 48. And most of our firm has a great deal of experience. And you're right, Steve. We're not just interested in practicing law. We're interested in helping the community in any way that we can. And Jim sets a great example for that. You know him very well, and you know how many things he's involved in and how much help he has given to so many people in this community.
So many people and so many organizations and your firm. And Tim, that's something I know that, as we call it, the newer lawyers, the younger lawyers, you guys have really proven that you're taking up that mantle, and you believe in that.
Absolutely, we do. Yeah, we want to continue that tradition of community service and care for this whole community.
Ken, anything you want to add here before we go, bud?
Yeah, we were. Tim and I were talking about things that we probably needed to talk about, and we were talking about how we treat law enforcement officers and the respect that we give law enforcement. They're not our enemies.
That's
all
right.
right. Now we are going to vigorously defend our clients, but we're going to do that in a respectful manner. You know, it's very rare that you find a law enforcement officer that deliberately creates evidence or lies. So we try to just point out to them. I mean, yeah, they may lose their case to us, but we'll talk to them later and say, hey, this is what you did wrong, and this is how you can correct it in the future, because we want to help law enforcement.
That's right. When I first started, detectives and law enforcement approached me and said, I'm so glad you're with Ken Miller. You need to be just like Ken. Wow. And they said those kinds of things, that he would take them aside, show them what they did wrong. And I don't think criminal defense attorneys get much credit for this, but that kind of thing makes our community safer. We all want our law enforcement officers to be doing things the right way. That makes our community safer. And so Ken has modeled that so well for me.
That's just tremendous. There is a difference. The Logan Thompson Law Firm. Visit LoganThompsonLaw.com. Gentlemen, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
It's great to see both of you.
Thank you. Absolutely. It's good to be here.
All right, we're going to take a quick break right here. Tell you what, Bridget, before we go here, let's get a check, our final check this morning of our Simmons Bank celebration list. What's up?
Happy birthday to Jessica Clowers today. She is a kindergarten teacher at Michigan Avenue. Neelan Stewart is 9 years old, a student at Hopewell Elementary. That's from his Mimi and Pappy. Renee Lambert is celebrating today. Drew Linus is 38 today. Jill Norton is celebrating today. And then we heard from Andy Morris wishing a happy retirement day to his dad, Alan Morris Sr., a longtime Walker Valley teacher and head wrestling coach. So happy retirement day to him. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list at Simmons Bank. They're with you every step of the way. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
All right, this portion of Mix Mornings is brought to you by Solutions Finance of Tennessee. Solutions Finance of Tennessee, your hometown lender. Locally owned and operated. Loans for used cars, motorcycles, ATVs, home improvement, furniture and appliance purchases, and other worthwhile purpose. Solutions Finance. Keith Street, phone 339-6772.
The Cleveland Family YMCA is offering
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we take pride in helping our neighbors protect the foundations of their homes. Now, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience serving Tennessee homeowners.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results. But with the same local team, our customers know and trust.
And we're ready to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
We'll guarantee our best. Call USS.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
Okay, so that's how
Dad, I know how to do this. You taught me when I was 7.
Oh, what am I doing, matsplaining to you again?
Yes, but you're passionate about making mattresses. I can relate.
Aw, hashtag proud dad moment.
All our Mermaid brand mattresses are born local, made right here in beautiful East Tennessee.
And right now you can save an additional 10% off any premium Mermaid mattress. And that's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep locally, handmade, hand-delivered.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination, it's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck, it's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted, and they found me that truck.
Competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law, and it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving, and we want to treat you with respect.
At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard. And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope.
Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
From the Fun and Games Department.
We'll also be giving away a Spring Home Refresh grand prize pack worth thousands of dollars. The Spring Home Refresh is presented by Cleveland Insurance.
Mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
All right, Mix 1041 and MixedTV.tv. Right now, we are joined by Candace Patterson from Cleveland State Community College, the Associate Professor of Business and Director of the Advanced Business Program. Candace, how are you?
Doing great. How about yourself?
Doing well. It's great to see you. So tell us, what is the Advanced Business Program for working adults?
Basically, the advanced program is we've gotten together, and it is a program that meets one night a week, and there's some virtual / in-person stuff, and it's set up so people, adults who are already working a lot of times, can go back to school, take full-time classes, but do it by only attending one night a week. And like I said, there's virtual options, in-person options, and some stuff like that. They go through as a group, and so they really find like a support with each other. Like as they go through, we've seen somebody say, oh, I've got to drop out, I've got this, and the class that's been through other classes with them say, no, don't do that. And so we really set that up and try to, they focus on 2 classes at a time, and so that really kind of helps them be successful, because if they really love it, they get 5 weeks of something they really love, and if they really don't like it, it's over in 5 weeks, so they can do anything for 5 weeks. So
I'd say one of the biggest hindrances to people either going back to school or continuing on is, if they have to work and it just doesn't work with their schedule. But this sounds like you all make it easy for those folks.
Yeah, and we try to be flexible too. While there's some attendance requirements. I know in my classes in the program I try to, you're on a work trip, well, I'm going to try not to penalize you, or if there's a quote penalty, have some extra credit built in to kind of make up for that, because things happen. And those kinds of things. So
tell us a little bit about, what they learned, who would be interested in this, besides someone that is working, for the flexibility, but what do they gain out of this?
So the degree is an Associates of Applied Science in Business. And so what that is there's a strong focus, and, they take some accounting and some marketing and management, but the majority of their classes, I feel like, focus on, a supervisory role, an introductory role in like the accounting area or something like that. We see a lot of people enter because they need that credential to be promoted at their current job. And so we have a lot of people who end up getting promotions. And then sometimes that network in there, they meet somebody and realize, look, this company needs exactly what I have to offer, or those kinds of things. And the good thing about it too, in addition to what they're learning, I think a lot of times they realize, oh, we knew this about management, we just didn't know what it was called. And so we try to be conversational even in those virtual classes and do some breakout stuff. So it's just not listening to me or someone else talk for,
Right.
2 or 3 hours. But go ahead.
Yeah, well, we're talking with Candace Patterson from Cleveland State Community College. So, I'm sure like with every other department at Cleveland State, you folks, the staff at Cleveland State, you're there every step of the way with the students.
Right. I try to be that initial contact. Of course, we've got success coaches that work with us in business who are amazing. And they can see all the financial aid stuff and all that. But we try to help them from the beginning. Like, I'm the contact person if they're in the advanced business program. I make sure they understand how it works and that they want to go at the pace that finishes in 18 months because it is an 18-month program. We're still accepting people to start this summer, which is the end of next month, the end of May. So, and there's also Tennessee Reconnect available for them. So we try to guide them, hey, there's no sense in you paying your tuition if Tennessee Reconnect will pick that up, which is really popular with our adult students who may make a little bit too much for Pell Grant. Tennessee Reconnect helps them because it's not income-based.
So someone out there is listening and interested in this. How can they find out more information?
They can actually go to mycs.cc and then /advance. ADVANCE. So, and my contact number and information is on there, and also it has some more interviews and stuff like that from previous students. So.
All right, that's great. That's Candace Patterson, Cleveland State Community College, Associate Professor of Business and Director of the Advanced Business Program. Anything else you want to mention here before we go?
Just as a great program, and I hope to hear from people.
All right, Candace, thank you so much. Great to see you.
Thanks, you too.
All righty, keep it here. Mix 104.1, mixtv.tv.
It's time